Hello, everybody. This is Jim1537.
And I'm Mere Mystic.
My wife and I are the hosts of Jim1537's Metaphysical Tools for Transformation podcast. It's a podcast that is designed to offer you spiritual and metaphysical and practical self-help tools to assist in healing your journey, assist you in helping to lead a higher quality of life. The goal is to be able to provide all of these different tools from many different spiritual sources, specifically focused toward you being able to deal with your struggles in a better way and to again have a more fulfilled life.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about who we are and our background. Jim and I are both natural psychics. We've been using our psychic abilities since we were children. We have been professionally reading for people since a very early age. We've both done extensive studying in many metaphysical fields, whether it's psychic development, astrology, spirituality, reincarnation. We've worked with all of these different topics. Mm-hmm. We have both worked extensively giving readings and working with coaching sessions for individuals and with groups. And that means we've kept it real. We've worked with real people. This is not theoretical, esoteric knowledge. We have helped people apply change and tools to their everyday lives.
And I think the concept of keeping it real is really important because there's really very little value to just hear theory and things spouted out in a highbrow, intellectual, overly verbose way. Our approach is really practical and down to earth. So we would take the knowledge that we have and the vast experience and try and bring it into a form that is really easy for each person to grasp. So in no way are we trying to appear elitist or academic, but practical. And this is important because spirituality should be able to be applied practically, and the awareness that we offer through the podcast is designed to help you to really truly lead a much better life.
And we really invite you to listen to some of the podcasts that we have already done, because one of the things that we pride ourselves on is keeping it real and being clear and straightforward. This is not, spirituality shouldn't be confusing. We want to be able to clearly explain to you what's going on so that you know how to apply that. And through the years and all the sessions we've done, we've learned so many tips and tools and methods that can help you.
And one of those is affirmations. We've both been designing affirmations for a long time. And what's wonderful about affirmations is that it's one of the most simple tools to help us transform. And affirmations are of tremendous value because what happens with an affirmation is that it reconditions the subconscious mind ultimately, which is where we manifest from. It helps us to become clear and hopefully unified in what we're declaring to the universe that we want. So an affirmation is designed to sort of anchor us and project in order to help manifest. So right before we did this little recording, I thought of an affirmation that would be great just to offer today spontaneously, and here it is. My mind, body, and spirit are divinely guided to manifest all that is good for my journey. Let me say it again, and feel free to use it and say it, write it down whenever you want to. My mind, body, and spirit are divinely guided to manifest all that is good for my journey.
We want to emphasize, too, that we really like hearing from people who listen to our podcast and what they'd like to hear about and how the things that we talk about help them in their day-to-day lives. We want to hear from you because this podcast is about you. It's about helping give you the tools that we need. And so we really like hearing the feedback. We like hearing the comments, and we want to know what you want to hear about.
A lot of people have written in and given us comments, and it's been really helpful because then that way it's the idea that if we ask ourselves, why are we doing this podcast, right? It would be the idea that if we can contribute to the healing of your life, if we can contribute to your well-being, that's an extremely fulfilling thing for both of us because it really brings about a sort of a affirmation, if you will, of our purpose, of what we're here for. So that's really important to us to definitely let us know what it is that you think.
Now, you may wonder, why are we asking for your help? Especially because we've been doing this podcast for a while now, and we do an episode a month. And we realize that for a lot of people, that's not a lot. We've had people ask us, "Can you do more?
Can you do more?"
We'd love to hear more. And the bottom line is that it takes time, and time is money. Time that we spend working on the podcast, of setting up the things that we want to talk about, of writing the show notes, doing the recordings, doing the editing. It takes time that we're taking away from making a living and supporting our family.
And we really do put a lot of effort into the podcast. And that's important because our philosophy has always been, if you're going to do anything, do it really, really well. Give it everything you have. Give from your heart, from your spirit. There's a great deal of preparation to making sure that what we're going to present is coherent, it's clear, it's easy to follow, it is valid, it is truthful, and it can be of some use. So certainly, every bit that you can help us, anything, really makes a difference. We really do want to expand the number of podcasts that we can do. We're excited about that. So please keep in mind that every dollar really does help. And to all the listeners that are out there who have been following us and spreading the word.
You.
Oh, geez, thank you
you
so much. And again, every dollar helps. Thank you for considering us. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Take care. Bye-bye.